Good afternoon, YouTubers. T Square with T Square Talk. So I wanted to do a quick little update video for you guys. I know the other day I planted a bunch of potato plants. They're actually starting to come up now, and I had a couple more potatoes that I was about ready to cook, and I wanted to kind of show you guys something. Now, this is something I do all the time, and I've never had a problem. When you see these greens start coming up off them, I had done a video, you can plant them, and mine are already starting to grow. However, what I wanted to show you guys was a lot of people think that the potato's no good. It doesn't mean the potato's bad if it starts to form, because in the old days when people used to use, some people called them root cellars, some people called them potato cellars, but they would put potatoes in their basement, a cool, dark place, and over the winter, they would start to grow like this. So what I'm doing here is I am cutting off the outer pieces, like you can see like that, and I'm going to plant these and I'm going to add them to my potatoes. But what I wanted to show you, see the inside of that potato after I just cut it off? Got a little dirt on the outside from that, but other than that, you can kind of see it's a perfectly fine potato. So you can still use these for French fries, mashed potatoes, whatever you're making. You're going to peel it. You know, I wouldn't want to eat the skin, obviously, because you've got all the little greens coming up off them, but that's okay, you know, so just peel them. The inside's still great, and you can actually get a couple extra plants. So if you guys have this happening on any of your potatoes, I know that means you had them for a little while longer, but I'll buy them at the grocery store sometimes, and you'll actually see them like this, believe it or not, and they'll half off them because people are kind of skittish around them, but there's nothing wrong with that. So go ahead, you can cut off the ends and plant them. Get some potatoes in 6 months from now, you know, and then they start growing really good. Maybe not even 6 months. I'll probably have mine here in 3 months, I should say, maybe 4. It takes about 100 days. So, but with that being said, it's a great project. Try it out. Put them in the ground. Plant some up. You can't go wrong. You're not losing anything. There's no money really lost. So, in fact, let's take a walk out there and we'll take a look at what's growing right now. As you can see, we got a bunch of squash coming up, a bunch of watermelons starting to form up, cantaloupe still coming in good, zucchini coming in good, and we'll take a walk and we'll see what they're looking like on the side of the house. So as you can see, they are coming up pretty nicely. You don't have to put these plastic water bottles over them. I do that just to kind of keep the heat high. That way they tend to grow a little bit faster. When I do this, I don't always do it, so it will grow either way, but it is an extra touch to kind of help you out. Once they start forming up a little bit bigger, then obviously I'll throw the bottles away, but it's a good extra use instead of just tossing them out, not using them. It kind of gives it that greenhouse effect. So let's take a walk out back and look. So as you can see, the garden is starting to come up a little bit, and I'm not going to get any produce from it anytime right off. However, it's coming out a good start. I'm pretty happy with the results. The extra leaves that I added really helps keep the water instead of just going right through the sand, and the extra bird fertilizer from the chickens really helps add that extra nitrogens in the sand, in the dirt and sand. But you can kind of see now some of these I haven't planted yet. These two right here are not planted yet. This one over here is not planted yet because I do plan on using the cups that we just saw a few minutes ago. As you can see, I've been out collecting my eggs. And then I got corn in the very back going the opposite direction. If you do corn, you want to make sure you do more than one row. You want to kind of do blocks of it. It's recommended at least 3 rows. That way when the wind blows, it will take it will fertilize, or not fertilize, yeah, you can say fertilize, the corn from the flowers at the top to the actual husks that form up on the kernels, so on the cobs. So with that being said, and the chickens are doing good, and then I have a bunch of baby ones too. We'll go check them out real quick. So as you can see, I only have 5 babies left. At this point, a lot of people don't want just a couple, so until I have another big batch hatch out, I won't be able to get rid of these ones. Will probably just get added to my collection, and they'll be grown and start producing eggs in probably 3 months from now. Especially they've already got a good jump. So And then I have a whole nother batch in the incubator right now. Plus I have some that I'm trying to get natural, where they'll hatch them themselves. It's very difficult to get them to lay, to sit on eggs if you're not used, you know, it's just, I've always had a hard time. I've got a bunch going now. I'm trying out a new product from Farm Innovators. Here, I'll take you over there. I'll show you guys that. As you can see here, I do have the new Farm Innovators laying box. You can kind of see her in the background a little bit. She's in the bright sun. I have part of this shaded, and the other part is actually has the sun. So, but you can see she goes in there every night. She's been putting them in there, and I don't take them. And I know that she's actually setting on them now because she's not laying any more eggs. So when your chickens start to actually try to hatch their eggs, they'll stop laying eggs when they get enough. So if you're not collecting eggs a lot, they'll try to start sitting on them. A lot of people say, well, if you collect your eggs every day, they're not gonna try to hatch them themselves. That's kind of true, but I have gone periods where I have stopped collecting and they still would not set. So I'm hoping with this laying box that it might give me an extra edge. I really enjoy this product. I'm hoping it's gonna work out for me. I'm really looking forward to seeing the surprise of coming out here one day and just seeing a bunch of little babies running around. I mean, it's cool when they come out of an incubator, but there's no surprise because I know they're coming. When they're coming out, I know a day or two in advance, so I can start preparing for them. With this, it's a total surprise, and I'm not really doing anything. She is doing all the work, so. And then here is a good majority. I still have a bunch more in the other coop on the other side of the property. But this is the bulk. They're getting ready for my garden in the fall. They'll basically chew all these plants down. They'll kind of kick in there and stuff. And they'll turn it into something special. So I'm pretty excited. As you can see, I don't know, that rooster over there, he don't get along with the other rooster. So this one right here kind of runs the roost. So with that being said, guys, I thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please go ahead and drop me a like, and I'll keep you guys posted on the garden and how everything's going with that. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you guys again on T-Square Talk. Y'all have a great day.